Thank you, members. I welcome you back to this session over here. Today, I wanted us to look at something new as we are continuing our information literacy. Today, I wanted to look into something called plagiarism, as related to academics or information literacy. When we say plagiarisms, we shall see a lot of things under it as we normally use our PowerPoint presentation. Basically, when we say plagiarism, we shall see the definitions, descriptions, and types in the way of avoiding. As we continue, let's go and see definitions. When we say plagiarisms, it basically means ideas and what, but that ideas, it is not your own. You just copy someone what, or maybe you put something down, but you have not back up the idea. You might use someone what, then you don't credit it with it. In fact, you don't credit it from the author. It's like this one. Like we have some of the pictures here, which is showing us some of these things. It's like you copy and paste. This is a copy and this is paste. So that's what it's called plagiarism. If you are using ideas which is not yours, but you don't want to show where you have gotten it from, that's basically what it's called plagiarisms. Let's go and see the type of plagiarisms. We have what is called direct plagiarisms. We are seeing in these pictures here, you just copy it from direct. You don't, in fact, just copy it direct from the source and you don't acknowledge the author. So that's what they call direct. You just copy it direct. Or maybe you just carry and paste, like one of these students is just copying from a neighbor and pasting. Then what's called select. Select plagiarism is when you used, in fact, you have gotten your, take for instance that they gave you a coursework. Then you did your coursework, and in the next subsequent time, or maybe times to come, you use that same coursework again without acknowledging it. It's what's called self-plagiarism. It's using something over and over, even if it is your own. Then we have what is called mosaic. Mosaic basically also mean paraphrasing. You paraphrased, even if you use your own word, but you don't acknowledge the author in it. Yes, you paraphrase, right? But you're not acknowledging the author, where you got that source from. Even if you use your own word. We have some other pictures here, which is demonstrating us. So this is direct, and this is direct. One also here. Then this one is just copy and paste. You just copy something and paste. Then we have what's called accidental plagiarism. When we say accidental, it is basically mean, yeah, you might have cited the work, but not correctly in the way it should have been. Or maybe you cited the work right, but you used what wrong citation. That's what's called accidental plagiarism. As you see on how to avoid these things, let's go and see. For you to avoid what's called plagiarism, first of all, you have to understand what constitutes plagiarism. Because believe me, if you don't understand what's called plagiarisms, you cannot avoid it. It's like you are doing what you don't know. So you have to first of all understand what's meant by plagiarism itself. Then you'll avoid it. Then the second one is learn what does not constitute plagiarism. You have to learn what does not constitute. What if you would have to do it, then it won't bring you into a plagiarism business. So that's basically what I'm meaning. Then also check out the rules regarding copyright. Every books that we use normally have copyright. So you have to check the rule very well and understand. And also another one is learn how to properly cite references. We saw in the accidental plagiarism that you might have used the wrong citation, or maybe you might have not cited it very well. So if you learned on how to cite your work, it won't fall under accidental plagiarism. Then learn how to paraphrase. Paraphrasing is like you are carrying someone word, even if you incorporate your own word in it, basically. So you have to acknowledge the author. Even if you use your own work, you have to what give reference to that author. And then another is review and review your work. You have to learn, you have to investigate, check your citation if it's well correctly manured, or maybe in fact you have to cross-check your work. Then lastly, take advantage of your professor's knowledge. Take for instance that someone or maybe a professor gave out an articles. Those are the knowledge from the professor. So you have to take those kind of articles, you incorporate it in your work, yeah, and life goes on very well. So it's like you are writing, you're using his work, but you while but you acknowledging that very passions where you are using his work. So this is basically what's mean by plagiarisms. This plagiarism also have some side effect that we have not put it here, but basically let me say it. It's mean that it causes what's called academic theft, or even laziness, or even loss of mark to some students. When you don't acknowledge the author, it's mean that is in reality you don't know what you're doing and maybe where you're coming from. And also there are cases whereby plagiarism may not work. A common knowledge, like maybe take for instance when we say Kampala is a capital city of Uganda, those kind of things you cannot refrain it because it's a common knowledge. So this is basically what's meant by plagiarisms. Please subscribe and like, comments for the best which is coming still. Thank you so much. We meet next time.